Movie night back with another classic. I'm your host Easy. Welcome to Calling with Jan. I bought a rebuilt 2008 Jaguar XJ8. Now, I realized it was a rebuilt title after the fact. I didn't take a look at the title, so please make sure y'all take a look at your titles real well, front to back, and make sure it's not rebuilt or salvage. Usually a salvage title is a different color from my experience, but I've never seen a rebuilt title and it says rebuilt right on the side. It'll have you like your address on one side and then it'll say rebuilt with a star next to it on the other. So watch out for that. Am I upset by that? Yes and no. I like to know that I could sell a car if I had to, but I think we're gonna have to take a loss on this one. And you know what? I kind of don't mind this loss, only because this was one of those cars that made it to my future wanting to own cars. So we got missing grills, rebuild title. I don't want to say never again, because if I really want a car, I really don't matter what the situation is, salvage or rebuilt. If I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna keep it. It is what it is. We got the paint. I thought this was chrome, but this is the paint, so the chrome is actually around it. But I love the subtle Jaguar badge. You would love to see if we could maybe get the ornament. I want the little Jaguar Elite. I love the lines of this car. This car is beautiful. This car is timeless. I love this car for that reason. Like, this is a timepiece right here. If I get it right, if I was to paint this car, this is like the perfect car to restore. If you're gonna keep for yourself, but it's not, because you already know what I paid for this. $3,500. The wheels are chewed up. These lights work, those don't. The marker lights. So I'm not too sure if that's an electrical issue. A lot of electric things going on in here. That's the one thing that really had me shook about buying this car. It wasn't so much the motor, because I did a lot of research, like I said, and it was really nothing said about the motor and the transmission. You know, you got to do your maintenance, but they will last you around 300,000 miles, according to consumer reports. According to people, they're garbage cars. But the interior looks great. I think, you know, this is a 2008, not bad. You know, the owner has some kids. Love the wood. I don't know if it's real wood, but it's really beautiful in here. It's definitely beautiful. Like I said, the sides of the car, the paint on the side of the car doesn't look bad, but on the roof, you see it where it's faded. And the trunk, maybe we could wrap it. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. I love the back of this car. Love those tail lights. They did a really good job with these LED tail lights. I love the refresh from the previous model. Jaguar, real subtle badging, you know, XJ. I guess there were sensors here. Definitely need some backup sensors, because this is a long car. So I feel like I'm gonna hit something. These lights back here work. All the lights back here work. The lights, where is it? The lights to the license plate don't. Where's the button? Where's the button? Hold on, y'all. I don't even know the car like that yet, obviously. But where is it? Oh, there it is. Real subtle button. This is the button right here. See, I keep reaching in here, but the lights are broken. Like I said, be very careful when you buy a rebuilt title car, because there's gonna be a lot of things wrong with it. The interior, like I said, I guess they did whatever happened, it was like exterior, maybe like a radiator, you know, stuff like that, the body crash. But as far as the interiors, it looks fair. It's fair. I don't know what this is. I think this is the compressor. Big ass battery. We got a bunch of fuses back here. I guess that might be the air compressor. I'm not too sure. Right here, this is where what would be the DVD players and such, but I guess we can use that as a shelf for your jewelry. Yes, my citizen watch. I read the comments. Soft touch trunk, fairly big decent trunk. I took out the speakers from my Buick. We're selling that, so hopefully we can invest it in this. But we took the two, I think those are 12s. We're gonna put those in here. I love the fact that this trunk is long enough for me to fit a carriage and a nice box that fits two 12s. Again, I believe it's on the right side, that suspension that's bad, because the car is lifted everywhere else but that side. That's where it sinks. Again, like I said, the interior, beautiful, black piping going around. I would have preferred a better color, but it's a Jag. It's a nice looking car anyway. Right here we got your armrests, little pockets. It's a correct car. Look, the little kid was playing with Play-Doh. We're gonna detail it, of course. I vacuumed it. The heated seats work. I don't know what this is. That's like some type of glue. We might have to get this chair. I might have to replace this one because this one is like scratched everywhere. The heated seats work. As you can see, I like the little touches of chrome everywhere. But the interior doesn't look that bad. I love this view from here too. The liner pretty soon is gonna hang. I see it already kind of wanting to hang from certain areas, as you can see up there in the front. The visors as well. I guess this might be considered the base model because the real luxury one has wood up there in that trim. Maybe that has something to do with the rebuild. I don't know. So, you know, these are stuff that you need to look, you know, thank God I'm making this video for anybody looking to buy one of these, you know what to look for. I like the way these lights are here. They're subtle. You know, I was looking, I'm like, wow, it's such a big car. Where's the light in the middle? But nope, it has them on the side. Moving on to the front. Came with ceramic tint. Again, very, very small little things. Like I said, I think it's nothing that a nice little heavy detail can't take care of. That seat, the bottom part, it moves back and front, but not the back part. What else? For the most part, everything else works. Valet mode, I don't think it does. You can see the buttons broken. I didn't wipe this down. The steering wheel, I would like to change this and get one that's either red or green. As y'all can see here, we got nice little storage pockets. I already put in my cologne, pouring the mess. We're gonna wipe it down. It's hot out here. And you can cover the cup holders. They did smoke. That was like a red flag. I said it. The car looks decent. I don't mind like in the shape as far as anything, you know, little things here and there being broken. But if they smoke in there, it's a deal breaker. I'm not buying it. And I turned around while we're driving, testing the car. I asked him, I said, yo, you smoking here? Because this was full of ashes. He said, yeah, like he nodded his head and looked like he wanted to lie, but he kept it real. I was like, yo, it doesn't smell like you did. I promise y'all, it does not smell like that. We are missing a rear view mirror. Ouch. I don't know. You know, I guess this is the whatever the thing, the clip that goes it goes onto, which is weird. I've never seen that type. So hopefully that won't be an issue. Glasses holder, the sunroof works. The lid, I don't want to pull this, but the lid to the cover to the sunroof, that's we need to get that lined up. So, you know, I'm gonna be the one driving this car. I always keep this open, so I'm thinking I might not even wrap it because they're gonna charge me like, I don't know, probably $200 or $100 something to do that. I'd rather just take it off and always leave it exposed because this is ceramic tint as well. She sounds real healthy, by the way. Love all of these cars. I have yet to see one come without dual exhaust. She purrs real good. This car it's a great looking car. Like I said, I was really excited to know that as far as engine goes, you know, the only thing to worry about is electric stuff. The iconic fin, I love those fins. If I don't do anything to the paint, like I'm thinking about detailing the paint, keeping this color. I don't really like the gray, but we're definitely gonna do something. We're gonna make this pop. we're gonna at least do something to that fin. And these wheels, they either gotta go. I'm gonna hopefully talk to one of my guys at the tire shop and see if he can refurbish them, and maybe we could paint them just to kind of keep the car subtle and stock. But we'll see, because the car needs some tires pretty soon. And let me pop the hood, show y'all what's going on. We need some struts. I went to AutoZone. Unfortunately, they don't carry that, so sucks right there. The owner tells me that he fixed the coolant leak. That's why y'all see that stain. But just my luck, there's another coolant leak right there. And I checked the car. I had my homie check the car. He knows a lot about mechanics, and he was like, there's no leaks. The car is solid. You good to go. Aside from little electrical issues here and there. But yeah, no oil leaks, as y'all can see. No oil leaks. You know, these are stuff to look for. You know, there's a video. I'll be sure to look to see if I could find a video that I saw, but there's like a 40-minute long video where a guy is reviewing one of these, and he does everything. Like, he pretty much tunes the hell out of this car. We need to change that air filter. I saw it is dirty. The car drives amazing. Car sounds really good. Like, my daughter, she was just telling me, you know, I don't even hear it. It's not even loud. You know, she said that because for a car that has such decent power, you know, it doesn't, you know, it only growls when you step on it, but you hear that kind of drone from inside the cabin. You don't, I'm gonna assume you don't hear it from the outside. Love the steering wheel, wooden steering wheel. Looks really good. Surprisingly, this is like your option button to go through your options on that little screen here. 135,000 miles, not bad. Love the gear shifter. We need music. This is the key. Y'all can hear it sound healthy. No lights. AC works. Cool seats work. Love this clock. Everything works for the most part. You know, nothing really has gone bad yet. So far, so good. I kind of crunched some numbers, and with like $1,500, I will take care of everything. I'm talking about transmission oil pan. It comes with the transmission filter attached to it. I saw that. Spark plugs. We'll do all the coolant lines. We'll do like a steering fluid wash, whatever. You know, we'll do that. I noticed something too. The emergency parking brake activates by itself. I don't know if I pressed something by mistake or what, but let's take it for a spin, and hopefully so y'all get to hear that growl. So, driving 2008 Jaguar XJ. Love the gear shifter. Wood. This is real wood. My boy was asking me, yo, you think that's real wood? Maybe this part right here not, but this, I think so. Again, no check engine lights. Visibility is great, aside from the fact that I don't have a rear view mirror. As far as the way the car handles, it handles great. It handles real good. Traffic coming, so I'm gonna speed it up. Y'all can hear it? I hope y'all can hear it. I'm gonna straight pipe this. We're gonna start with that. We're gonna look into some exhaust. You know, first XJ with an exhaust. Hopefully I'll be the first one. I don't think, you know, people are out there buying these things and trying to modify them, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what would happen if you modify this. Like, the other one comes with a supercharger. I'm gonna look into that, hopefully, so we can find one or maybe purchase one. But it's definitely a soft ride, aside from the fact that we need to fix the suspension, and the tires are worn out pretty good. But even the turning radius, like, this thing turns, I swear, look at that. Normally I would, like, a car this long, I would have to, you know, stop, do like a 3-point U-turn. Not in this. My daughter loves this car, by the way. Like, there's no more interest in the Celica, but we're gonna keep that. I've got too much money invested in that, so I want to kind of see that one through. But I don't know, you know, if you're mechanic savvy you don't mind putting in aftermarket parts in the car, you're not one of those anal type of dudes, you know, that like everything, you know, dealer, whatever, you could deal with the aftermarket parts, get one. I definitely recommend one. So far, you know, I don't see anything immediate happening anytime soon. Like I said, so far, a couple of people that have driven in the car with me, they say, damn, the car is smooth. It's smooth as hell. You know, aside from that, the suspension, but like I said, real smooth. And I'm happy. I felt like I got, but $3,500. This is a lot of car for $3,500. I love the clock too. That analog clock is beautiful. Also, the clips to be able to turn the vents left and right are missing. You know, so it's gonna be those little things that you can tell that this car was a rebuild. You know, they rebuilt it but forgot some parts. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if y'all want to see more content in regards to this. I'm gonna walk y'all through everything I do, just in case you guys do decide to purchase one. They got a lot of them out here in the Atlanta area for sale for cheap. You know, again, don't be intimidated by how expensive it could be to maintain. It's fairly cheap. Like I said, a lot of parts out there. A lot of parts out there on Amazon. Like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna see what's wrong with it. I'm gonna see if Amazon has every part that I need, and we're gonna try to build an Amazon car to see if, you know, we'll start there. But as far as the suspension go, I kind of want to go with struts, only because I'm indecisive on whether I'm gonna put wheels on here or not. Y'all know, heavy wheels, you know, whatever. Once you start adding weight to a vehicle, that can kind of mess with the suspension when it comes to, I'm gonna assume, sensitive suspension, like on these cars, you know, Mercedes, Lincoln Town cars, stuff like that. If you're gonna change the wheels on a car, I would definitely suggest going with struts. But especially if you're adding inches to a car, maybe if you're going like with a smaller wheel, but I have yet to hear someone, unless you're tracking the car, you're going with smaller wheels. But I'm planning on going an inch bigger, so 1 inch bigger, you already know it might be like a lower profile on the tires, of course. Definitely have an idea of what kind of wheels we're gonna get. So it's definitely gonna give this car a crazy pop. But yeah, the control stocks feel good. Everything you touch in here feels like right, and there's no, like, you know, the car is not, you don't hear like any parts trying to come off or nothing like that. So the car was definitely well built. They definitely build a high quality interior. It definitely feels high quality in here. And that's what kind of drew me. It was the drive and the high quality part of the car. You know, it sold. Little things like this, like I said, everything so far that I've seen is small. It's nothing major. Like I said, as long as there's nothing wrong with the engine and the transmission, we good. Hopefully, because this is 2008, if there is, it's nothing to swap it. And from what a friend of mine was telling me, he's a mechanic. He said, as long as you deal with cars before 2013, you'll be fine. As far as, you know, you don't need like any crazy computer to figure out what kind of issue the car has, you know, when it comes to dealing with European and German cars, etc. This drive will sell anybody. I don't care who you are. This thing drives like that sound. It's captivating. Very. Intake, like I said, exhaust, I want to hear this thing growl. And I have a feeling, because maybe the way the car is tuned, and, you know, it's a Jaguar doing anything, trying to keep it luxury, maybe it won't sound like, I don't want it to sound obnoxious, or whatever they do have out there, it'll just kind of, you know, give it that oomph that it needs, you know, because I feel like it's just too settled. Like this growl needs to be studied, because it sounds, it purrs. Looking forward to seeing what we do to it in the future. I could do this all day. By the MPG says something like 15, 19. Expect fuel to be expensive. You gotta pump 91. This is a, you know, I'm gonna show y'all a video. Take a look. Going. Scary. Back to the V8 life. This is what it's like. God. Over 80. It's about 21 gallons in there probably. At $4.09. $82. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. More content coming soon. Car Language. I'm out.